So I text her, "Hey, it's Swoozie. I don't know if you know this, but next time I come to Orlando, you're..."
Swoozie is a player. Sorry, that was too loud and squeaky. I apologize. Welcome back to Truly A, the channel where the hair is nappier, but you leave happier. Welcome back to Truly A, you guys. Today, without too much delay, we're going to be hopping into a Swoozie video, which if y'all have been avid subscribers of the channel, y'all will know that it has been a while since I've reacted to this man. Why? Because it's been a while since he's posted, but in that time we were gone, we were able to grow so substantially. So if y'all don't already know, Swoozie is a storyteller, and this man's stories are shown in animation, and it is great. It's excellent. So without further ado, if you haven't already, like the video or subscribe down below, please make sure to do so. And without further ado, let's get into it.
I haven't given y'all a ratchet girl story in a hot minute. I'm in the middle of the dance floor, playlist live, dropping down, get my eagle on. What, y'all thought just I did YouTube? I'm not out here serving kids up like B2K. So, you know, I'm here, rotating in a circle. I look over my left, and I see this brown little ting, and I'm like, girl, stop it. Who are you? I ain't never seen you. Not one day in my life. So I'm about to go over and shoot my shot.
What you gonna do, though?
But I'm like, hold up, wait a minute. She could be here with some dude. He's like, let me go get you a sody pop. He walks away, turn around, and here I go, Mr. Steal Your Girl. That's not...
Who else be overthinking like this? I know all of y'all be overthinking like this, because you know why? I do too. I got a girl, and I overthink like this too. Like, if I go get something from my friend, does that mean that I need to tell her? Or does that mean that I need to... It be that way sometimes, and it's okay to admit that, but... be real with yourself. In the end, be real.
Not how I Rizzy roll. So I give it a minute. But then the DJ puts on Beyonce 7-Eleven, and now I got to give everybody a preview. I got to show everybody my live audition for Magic Mike. I look over for that brown little ting, and she gone. Apparently that's what we're doing now. We're playing cat and mouse. Okay. I see you. Next day I'm in the common area. Boom. There she go right there. I ain't never seen her. Not one day. Not one day in my whole life. Let me tell you guys what she looks like. I shouldn't, because I know y'all are ninjas, and every little clue I give is potential y'all detective Batmaning. Okay, anyways.
We gonna look in the comments and find it after. No cap. No cap, because I'm curious too.
She's like 5'1", short, like round, chubby cheeks. Let me talk to the fellas real quick. Fellas, pro tip, don't chase, because all chases end either in a crash, or you getting yanked out of the car and your face slammed on the concrete. And I can't speak for you, but I'm too pretty for that. Don't chase. Simpin' ain't pimpin'. Mutual interest, mutual in...
Facts. Preach it, Swoozie. Don't chase. Don't chase out here. The right one will come to you. You're fishing. You need to put your net in the water and let whatever you catch. Come on now. We are oyster fishing. We're not fishing for fish. We're fishing for oysters that have the pearl inside. And that's real.
Investments. She looks like she's here solo dolo, so I'm finna go introduce myself. As I'm walking over, this dude comes out of nowhere and stands next to her. Similar to Colin's Key. It wasn't Colin's Key, but he had that same kind of vibe. I shouldn't say that, because all y'all need is that one little clue, and y'all gonna start Batmaning and Sherlock Holmesing and figure out the whole algorithm, and you're like, that's him, there he go right there. Because y'all are a bunch of ninjas. So now it's looking like not Colin's Key and this girl are here together, and that's cool. But here's the not cool part. He has another baddie right there with him too.
Oh, so you
have a +2, bruh? You know how hard it was for me to get my +1, and you got 2? I had to wash 5 playlist staff members' cars to get my +1. You have +2. I already committed to this. I'm not going to be disrespectful, but I start talking to this girl. I'm cracking jokes. I'm being friendly. So I'm like, you know, what do you do? I mean, obviously you do YouTube. I ain't never seen you before, not a day in my life. So what's your channel? I don't do YouTube.
She's a YouTube. Oh.
Okay, you do Vine, TikTok, what you do?
No, I'm not an influencer. I'm just his +1.
He flew you in to be his +1?
No. I live here. I'm in Kissimmee.
Hold up un momentito. You've been living here while I was living here? I just moved to LA. How are you this fine? And I've never seen you around town. Not once, not a single day in my whole life.
That's a player.
Okay, well, gotta go. Bye.
That's a player sentence.
Fast forward to the after party that
Swoozie.
night. I'm over here. They over there. We're just
Can
going
you
to
see her
call her Hot Girl Summer. Summer. She's a hot girl, and we'll call her Summer. So I'm over here observing Not Colin's Key and his 10 plus ones, and it's very obvious that he's focused in on one girl. And that girl is not Hot Girl Summer. So the whole
Oh,
night
so
he's
he
trying to
finished
get with this
swooping?
one girl, and Summer is just there being ignored as she's on her phone. I'm thinking, girl,
gotta entertain her.
why are you not married
You gotta
to
entertain
me?
her.
I would not have you out here disrespecting you like this. And Not Colin's Key, you out here, you're a good-looking dude, you got the little chain and the good hair. I'm not out here trying to disrespect you to your face, but you got 50 plus ones, bro.
Notice
You
how
went
he
to the
said to his
beach,
face.
you brought a bucket of sand. I just want to talk to that
He trying
one
to
grain of
disrespect a
sand
little
right
bit.
there.
He trying
I
to
go over to
disrespect
her,
a
I get her
little bit.
Snapchat. Again, this is not how I Rizzy roll. I'm not out here trying to be Mr. Studio Girl to Not Colin's Key, but he's got 50 plus ones, and he's clearly ignoring Hot Girl Summer.
He's capping.
So I might at
He's
least
trying
get
to steal her.
Snapchat.
He's trying
no
to steal her.
harm, right? Playlist ends. I fly back to LA. I check. This girl is checking all of my Snapchat stories, and I'm checking all of her Snapchat stories. Okay, we're too close for missiles. It's time for phase 2. We're switching to guns. When I do this, it's for a reason, and I don't normally do this, but I drop the atom bomb, the thirst trap, within 1 R. With bomb, the thirst.
Who this look like to y'all? I'm getting Tyrese mixed with there could be a little rock in there. I'm not gonna lie. And I see a little Michael Jordan. It could be just because he's bald. You know what I'm saying? That's Michael Jordan. Anyway. I've been looking at this too long.
Thirst trap
It's time to
within
go on.
1 R. Within 1 R. She sends me a snap. It's a selfie with her phone number. You fell for the trap, you human.
My plan worked.
So I text her, A, is Swoozie. I don't know if you know this, but next time I come to Orlando, you're
Swoozie is a player. Sorry, that was too loud and squeaky. I apologize. This man is a player. Look at that. Look, you want to get a girl, make her laugh. It doesn't matter if you're on the phone, if you're in person, make her laugh. But don't be cringy with it. You just got to be smooth. You just got to be smooth. So in that case, you got to be a little bit of a butthead. You got to be just enough. But you also got to be that, you know what I'm saying, I'm here for you, girl. Without being too much of a play, but it's a hard balance to maintain. But if you do it, proof is in the pudding. Proof is in the pudding. But what would I know, right? What would I know?
taking me out. Next time I'm back in Orlando, I text her. I'm like, yo, I'm in town. Where is you taking me? She says Osceola County Fair, some junk. I don't know. Some fair she took me to over there.
Oh, she really took him
I
out?
pick her up at her house. We get to the fair. This girl gives me every opportunity to make a move. Cuddling up next to me, putting her head on my shoulder. I've built up a lot of confidence over the years, but for whatever reason, that night I was just so scared. So we ride all the rides. I take her home. Even at the end, when I'm dropping her off, I don't make a move.
Don't.
Next day, she texts me, yo, when do you head back to LA? I say Monday. Bet. Let's do something. I take her to Cheesecake Factory at the Millennium Mall. We're there at Cheesecake. We're eating, conversating, chopping it
That's
up.
fair.
So we start talking about our exes. She's asking me about my ex. I don't ask her about her ex because I don't care about that dude. We finish eating. We walk out of Cheesecake Factory, and I'm like, yo,
It's about me.
Urban Outfitters right
Forget
there.
him.
Let's go tear it up.
Forget
I got 10
him.
racks here, 10 racks here. Buy out the whole store. Christian Dior. Buy 10 racks. I mean $10 in ones. So that's a total of $20. I don't want to flex on her too hard, so
$20.
I tell her budget is $19.99. Because T-shirts at Urban be costing $70. So she runs up in there, she's grabbing clothes, and I'm looking at her, and I'm just like, your budget is $19.99, Claire, slow down. So then she goes into the dressing room, and I'm sitting outside the dressing room, and she comes out, and she's like modeling all the clothes off, like this is Pretty Woman. I've never seen Pretty Woman, but I'm pretty sure there's like a modeling montage. As she's modeling, I'm there filming her. If I ever take you shopping and your budget is over $19.99, just understand it's getting pretty serious. So we leave Urban and she goes, I don't want this to end. Like, I'm having a lot of fun. What else do you want to do? Fellas, let me just talk to y'all again real quick. It's always a great sign when your POI, or the girl you're on a date with, doesn't want the date to end. Disney Quest is this 5-story arcade. It's on Disney property. Boom, we hit it up. Quick little side note. This girl proceeds to kicking my butt in every single game we play. No.
Immediately, that's a keeper. Immediately, put a ring on her finger, stow her away, chastity belt, everything. She's yours. Stop messing around. she's yours. If you don't wife that, I don't know what else you want. What else do you want in life? Someone you can compete with and talk mess and she can actually beat you? That's fire. Maybe it's just me. Are y'all like that too?
Now, better not tell anybody about this, okay? I'm telling you, you better not tell nobody, okay? This girl beats me in Dance Dance Revolution. Fruit Ninja. She beats me in Fruit Ninja. I'm like, okay, let's play a one-player game. Crazy Taxi. Try to beat my time. Live footage of her beating my time in Crazy Taxi.
Who that is?
Player
she's
game,
not a
Crazy
content
Taxi.
creator.
Try to
We
beat my
wouldn't know
time.
who she
Live
is
footage
anyway.
of
I'm
her
tripping.
beating my time in Crazy Taxi. I've never been
tripping.
beat like this, not one day in my entire whole life, ever. And as she proceeds to kicking my butt throughout the night, I'm falling deeper and deeper in love with this girl. And I'm just like, crap. Now I gotta add you to my close friends on IG. And that's a big move. She even beat me in Guitar Hero. Like, this girl must not have a life. She's pro in everything. Like, where's your Twitch channel? So,
Did you see what it said?
She's pro.
Did you see what it said? Found out later she takes all her dates to the arcades. So she knows she's wifey material too. Why aren't y'all wiping her? Hold on now. Okay, we getting down into it now. There's a reason that these dudes are leaving. If she takes them all to the arcade and she whoops them, that either could mean one, the dudes were salty that she beat them, or two, that there's something. We're getting into something now.
In everything. Like, where's your Twitch channel? So I make up my mind and I drop another bomb. So I'm like, hey, Summer, I got to head back to LA tomorrow, but I think you need to be my +1 at the next Playlist Live. She's like, bet I'm in.
Play your moves.
Cool.
Play your moves. Look, one step at a time. Hold on, one step at a time. You got to get her to come to little things with you and they become bigger things. And worst comes to worst, you get you a new friend that's attractive, and you know attractive girls have attractive
Fast forward a few
friends.
months, Playlist Live's here. I fly back to Orlando. So I hit up Summer like, hey, Playlist Live starts tomorrow, but I just checked into my hotel, and there's a party tonight to get the whole thing kicked off. If you want to pull up, pull up. She's like, yeah, I'm down. Okay, I haven't eaten. Have you eaten? I'll bring us public subs, and I'll order them online. Firstly, I didn't even know you could order public subs online. Secondly, this girl is speaking to my DNA right now. Like, she knows that's the way to a man's heart is food. And she just knew the chicken tendy subs is the way to do it. She is like burrowing through all the layers of ice to get to my cold heart. So now I'm like, crap.
She got it.
I already added her to close friends on Instagram. Now I gotta share my location with her. Now we gotta start dating and move in together. And I need my space. I like my space. I'm not trying to move in before the wedding date, but she's practically forcing my hand at this point with the public sub online situation. She brings me the sub, we go to this party, but then there's this dude. Every event that I go to, that I bring a +1 who's a female, if he's there, he spends the whole event trying to get with this girl. Here's what's funny. He has a whole girlfriend who he lives with, and they're very public online. So we're gonna call him the actual Mr. Steal Your Girl. So me and Hot Girl Summer, we're here, we're at the party, we're in the middle of the dance floor, getting our dance on. I'm like, hey, I'm gonna get a drink, do you want something? She's like, yeah. I take 10 steps, I glance over my shoulder, Mr. Steal Your Girl is right there. This dude already has his phone out, his face is lit up. It's whatever, bro, shoot your shot, as usual. I come back, Mr. Steal Your Girl is gone, I give her drink, my friend London shows up, we're all dancing for like 15 minutes, and then Summer says, I'm feeling kind of tired. I'm just gonna head up to the room. Summer has her own key to my room. She leaves. Me and London stay at the party until it closes, like around 2:30 a.m. Party's done, me and London head up. We get to my room, and the way my room is set up, they gave us 2 beds. The arrangement that we had was that hot girl Summer was gonna hang out with us during the day, but London gets that bed at night. I'd sleep in one bed, London sleeps in the next bed. Summer would go home each night and then come back each day. Me and London walk in, Summer's on the bed, she looks up and she sees us and she's like, okay, if y'all are done, I guess I'll go home. She grabs her stuff, she leaves. London walks over to her purse. She opens it up. She looks at me and she says to me, she says, on the way over here, I went to the ATM and I got $100. My $100 is gone. And I'm thinking the only 3 people who have been in this room is me, London, and hot girl Summer. It's super awkward to accuse somebody of anything, especially something like this.
I'm cringing right now. I am not that much of a confrontational person unless it needs to happen. And this is one of those situations that needs to happen, but still, that is... Ooh, it makes my skin crawl. I don't like it.
But if this is a game of Among Us, and there's only 3 people in the equation, here's a little saying I've been using a lot lately. The simplest answer is usually the right one. This is day 0 of playlist, y'all. So the next morning is officially day 1 of playlist. I wake up with already a bad taste in my mouth from this whole lituation. But playlist is officially started, so I wake up and I head straight to my meet and greet. So then Summer texts me, live footage, hey, what are you doing? I'm at...
Hold on. We're going to dissect this. Baby boo, my drunk blank got your charger last night. Thanks for putting up with me, by the way. And she said, babe, where you at? Meet up, BRB. No food yet? No food done now. Dang. I need to ditch. Okay. So it's a short name, starts with an S. And I just figured out the drunk word was the A word. Anyway.
I'm at a meet and greet. By the way, I stole your charger last night. See, we're already off to a terrible start. Not only did you steal my friend's money, but you stole my charger. We're supposed to move in together and get married, and this is how we're starting everything off? I'm already seeing red flags.
This why she... You thought you was finna zoom past that one? Come on, bro.
Starting everything off? I'm already...
Come on, bro. It's all good. Need my key back. London is missing cash. No one in or out. I got you. Nachos here. She didn't even address it, bro. She didn't address the cash is missing. Look at her. Swoozie, bro. I'm sorry you had to experience this one. But it's best that you did. And you cut her off. I'm assuming you're going to cut her off by the end of the video. Because she didn't address the cash being gone. You're going to have...
Seeing red flags. My meetup ends. I text her, okay, we're done. She says, all right, well, I know you love to eat, so let's grab a bite. I'm by the pool. I get to the pool restaurant with London and my friend Chelsea. Summer's at this table with like 6 YouTubers and just their plus ones. And among these people is Mr. Steal Your Girl. Me, London, and Chelsea sit down, and as soon as I sit down, Mr. Steal Your Girl goes, Swoozie, why don't you follow me back on Instagram? You need to follow me right now, or I'm going to unfollow you.
That serious?
Okay.
Is it that serious?
Aggressive. So I says to him, I says, you know what, bro? It's whatever. Okay, I'll follow you. Day 1 of playlist finishes out, and then we get to the after party again. I walk into the after party. It's me, my friend London, Chelsea, and Summer. So the 4 of us were on the dance floor. We're dancing, and hot girl Summer, we start dancing, and it gets... We're doing a lot of dancing. Our bodies are touching.
Grinding, yeah.
But we're not really facing each other. And in my periffs, I see all these eyes and I see these stares. I'm out here in these streets trying to present wholesomeness. When you find a girl who can dance, and on the dance floor, y'all are rhythmically, like, in sync, I'm starting to understand that we have a bad girl on our hands. And I kind of want to know what them bad girls do.
We don't want to overhype the...
Don't we all? But y'all too young to know about that. But if you're not, don't you? Look, if you know, you know. You know.
So fast forward to the last night of playlist. Summer
don't know,
says to
'cause,
me, she says,
I don't.
let's just ditch everybody tonight. Let's ditch playlist. Let's ditch everybody. Let's just go to the club. The club? Yes, a club. I mean, what's the worst that could happen? Me and Summer were...
I don't think you should ever start a night with what's the worst that could happen, because then the worst tends to happen. If we're going out and we gotta stop by a friend's house pregame that's driving on the way, and then go to the club that's getting more lit, and then go maybe to an after party, get more lit, there's a lot that can go wrong. So I don't think you should say what's the worst that can happen, because a lot can happen. And we're just blessed that, people are looking out for us, you know what I'm saying? But other than that, a lot of people don't have the right intentions in their heads. So you should start the night with, this is going to be a good night, rather than what's the worst that can happen. That's just how I look at it. Because a lot can go wrong.
We're in the Uber. We get to the club, hop out. As we're walking, I see this line. As we're getting closer, Summer says,
Look at them melons.
follow me, do as I do, follow my every move. In my mind,
Their
I was like,
hands
I'm
are so
down.
big.
I ain't never scared. What I actually said was, what does that mean?
Is that
I don't know
Usher?
what you're going to do. What does that mean? What are you about to go do? And I hate when people say crap like that, because what if you walk around the corner, start wall twerking and barking like a dog, and then start making chicken noises? Like, I'm not going to do that. It's not on brand for me. So I says to her, follow your every lead. What does that mean? We're gonna walk past the line.
Bro,
we're gonna
Usher,
walk past the bouncer.
what you
And
doing
if he tries to
bouncing?
stop us, we'll just say, hey, we were inside and, we just came outside for a little bit. We're going back
Can we
in.
walk in?
If you have confidence and you act like you're supposed to be somewhere, they just let you do whatever you want. Confirmed, this girl is a bad girl.
Yeah.
And I kind of want to know what those bad girls do. We're walking past and skipping everybody in line.
girl.
We get to the bouncer. As she passes the bouncer, he grabs her arm, and this is her, get your hand off of me, and stomps into the club. I already know if I try to do that, dude's gonna pick me up and body slam me onto the concrete face first. I'm too pretty for that. I exfoliated today and moisturized. She storms past the bouncer. I'm 2 steps behind her. The bouncer then looks at me. I look down at my phone, turn around, and I walk away. I am not the one, Morpheus. I'm on my phone now. I'm just like, Mom, can you come get me, please? I wait outside the club for
That's
like
funny.
6-7 minutes. Summer doesn't call, text. She's not concerned about where I'm at.
Oh, word?
So I call it Uber. How I'ma look like, hey, where are you? I'm still outside. Simping ain't pimping. You ain't trying to hit me up? Mutual investment. You ain't concerned about me? Toodles. I call an Uber. I go back to playlist. I have not seen Summer since that night. We've texted here and there, and that's the other thing that sucks. She was a great texter. Since you walked into the club, I have not seen this girl again. I did happen to see Mr. Studio Girl back at playlist, and it gets funny. He was outside the after party making out with some girl who was not his girlfriend. As he's making out with this girl, he sees me and he runs over and he's like, hey, where's Summer? She left. Oh, man. You got a whole girlfriend back home. You out here hooking up with some other random girl, and you're trying to take the girl that I came with now? What is you doing? Jay-Z's over there in the corner with Becky with the good hair, looking over at you like, man, that ain't even cool, dog. So playlist is done. I fly back to LA.
This man is
Fast
too
forward
much.
to a little bit more
This man is
recent
too
times.
much.
I get a text from Mr. Studio Girl. So I'm in Orlando. I'm hanging out with Summer. Did you know she was a go-go dancer? I actually didn't know that, but I says to him, no, bro, I didn't know that. That's crazy. But that kind of explains why she's such an amazing
that
dancer.
explains a lot, man.
What is this text even about? Like, what is the underlying message here? I'm not jealous, bro. Cool. I go and check Hot Girl Summer's Instagram. She's following me. She's not following Mr. Steal Your Girl. And now I'm wondering if he's going to pop up on her story. I check Instagram the next day, and suddenly, Hot Girl Summer unfollows me, which leads me to believe that Mr. Steal Your Girl flew over to Orlando, started hanging out with Summer, said some stuff about me that would then have Summer be like, I knew Swoozie was trouble when he walked in. Unfollow. I'm gonna be completely honest, not for nothing. I don't care. Follow me, don't follow me, live your life. The part that has me a little bit annoyed is, what is this dude out here saying about me? You have a girl at home. Why are you out here stirring stuff up? Like,
In the
I can't just pick her
club.
up out of the blue random and be like, hey, I noticed you unfollowed me, and I also noticed Mr. Your Girl was in town and y'all were hanging out, and
Facts.
I'm sure he said something about me, and it's not
Facts,
true.
man.
Bro, I'm over it already. What do you guys think is in motion? Because I consider all you guys my internet friends. If you made it to this point in the video, we're homies, okay? So
Definitely.
I'm gonna come to you for some friend advice. In my shoes,
Yeah.
what do you do? Because I know you're probably...
Okay, with Summer, she showed her true colors. You know what I'm saying? Left you outside the club. Like you said, she don't care about you. Don't care about her, bro. That's keep it moving, keep it pumping. You know what I'm saying? You're doing your thing already. You got the player moves down. You're not a player. You're not a player. You're a respectable man. You got the moves down, bro. You just need to. I'm not gonna say rinse and repeat because that sounds a little promiscuous, but I don't know. You just gotta find the right one. And sometimes I don't think you find the right one in the club. Some people can, but guy like me, if we're friends, we're like-minded. So guy like you, I don't think you're finding her in the club either. Forget about Summer. Honestly, plenty fish in the sea, but we not fishing. We're looking for the oyster that has the pearl on the inside. You know what I'm saying? The pearl is the relationship. The oyster is the girl. We're looking for that. You know what I'm saying? So that's my advice to you, Big Swoos. And to all y'all out there watching this video, don't trip about no girl. Really don't. Unless you're absolutely sure she's the one and she's proven she's the one, don't trip about no girl.
not okay with the idea of somebody running around spreading lies about you, and then you just sit there quiet. Like, what do you do in my shoes? I will await your responses down below. Thank you for coming and listening to my TED Talk.
You gotta be the bigger man.
Good news, bad news. Bad news is my mask is cooler than yours.
That's
good news is
fire.
these things are only $20 on Amazon. Don't forget who put you on game.
Big Swoos. I'm telling you, man, this guy is something. This guy can tell stories like no other. He's got experience out there in the field. And yeah, bro, dude, it's fire. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I always react to Swoozie. That's my guy. All right. I know we was asking about these comments, so let's see. No wonder he didn't upload for 3 months. Yep. Stories are always so crazy. Uh-huh. Talking about Mr. Steal Girl. Come on. She definitely wasn't the one. Simping ain't pimping. Who is Summer, bro? We're not going to know who Summer is, but who is Mr. Steal Your Girl? That's what we need to know. We're probably not going to find it. I'm not going to lie. Yeah, it is what it is. But anyways, you guys, thank y'all so much for getting through this video with me. I really appreciate each and every one of y'all that come through. Y'all are the realest. Y'all are the reason I keep doing this, like I so oftenly say. And I unfortunately have to end this video. So if you enjoyed the video, please make sure to like and subscribe down below. And without further ado, I hope y'all have a truly blessed rest of y'all's day. And I will catch y'all in the next one. Peace.